friends, and welcome back to Violin Teacher YouTube channel. Over the Christmas holiday, I wanted to do this piece, "O Holy Night," because it seemed to have a really nice duet part with it. And it just became kind of more than I expected. So I'm suggesting this particular upper line for advanced beginners, intermediate players. And here's the reason why. It's in the key of C major, but you have to shift into third and fifth position. Now let's just talk about how it's done in this piece real quick. By the way, if you want this music, there is a link in my description below. So just check that out. And let's talk about how we shift in this piece into third and then fifth position, just for a couple notes. We're playing on the E, third finger, then 1. Then we put the 1 where the 3 is. So that's your first little unit of practice. The third finger in first position tells your ear where you're going to go. The 1 is a low one that fits in the C major key. It is also the shifting note, the shifting finger. So practice that shift, okay? And then once that shift is easy, go ahead and play the C natural. So you're holding that 1 in third position, and you place the third finger. Feels kind of closer than it did down here in first position. It feels like a low 3. And that's because it's a kind of minor, a minor third, okay? Now, let's show you where that happens. So we're playing. That sound almost familiar to you in "O Holy Night"? Because we're going to do that a couple times. You can slur it. It's kind of sweet. Another reason why this piece of music became a little bit more than I thought it was is because it has some slurs in there that are not meant for violin. And you know, as violinists, we tend to want to follow those bowings. So when we play it, let's not follow the bowings. Just play the notes and see how you get through it. Okay, a third reason why this piece is a little more challenging is because the very first phrase is not exactly what we expect. We expect, "Oh, holy night," which you get in the second phrase. But in the first phrase, we have a little bit of a different rhythm. So we're going to play it exactly as the music is asking us to do. And that is a little tricky. This piece really should be in a time signature that is like a triplet figure, but instead it's in 4/4 time, so it makes it a little bit more confusing as it is notated. All right, so let me give you a couple more shifts that you need to practice, little units. And there's another one where you have to play the fourth finger in third position. So let's get back into third for a second. So we're going to shift. So a whole step from the 3, play the C natural, then play a whole step away on the A. That's a G. You'll have to forgive me, Max is doing a little camera work. He's walking around. Just going to let him settle a minute. So in the second phrase, this is where this happens. easier just to stay in position. So playing the 2, then this 2 will hop over. So that's a little tricky too. Let's practice it. 2 in 3rd position on the E, 2 in 3rd position on the A. Let them hop over. All right, let's try 2 and then 4 on the A. Staying in position. All the while trying to get a nice crystal clear tone. Okay, so that means you don't have to play with too much muscle. You don't have to play loud, just sweetly. All right, so let's deal with those rhythms and shifts before you begin. The last thing I want to show you, well, there's 2 more things actually. Let's talk about the 5th position. Now, the way you shift into 5th position in this piece is really easy. And since it's a familiar piece, you're going to find that's pretty easy. I'm just looking to see where that happens in the music. Here's how it happens. You're in 3rd. Then you have a rest, and you've got that 3rd finger has just played the C natural. Now you're just going to put your 1 there, and you'll be in 5th position. Notice it. Let's find a physical location for where that is. So if I'm in 3rd, 1, 3. Now I'm going to put my 1 there. All right, good. When you're in 5th position, please check the thumb. The thumb should be under the violin, not like on the side like you usually keep it, but under. See how much it's slipped under there? The reason is because you're going to play these fingers and you want to get well under. So you're going to play 3 and 4 in 5th position. So you want to be sure to get your thumb well under. Let's see if I can find where that happens. Pretty sure it's at the end. Now, here's another spot where you're going to hop the 2 over to the A. It's just in the same position, but it's better to stay in position. Because you're going to play notes in that position after you hop that over to the A. It's going to be this one. Now you can shift down and even go to 1st if you feel more comfortable. All right, so there's that, okay? And so there's 3rd position, there's 5th position, and then there's some weirdness in the notation because we're used to feeling a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 feeling to this song, but we're actually counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so being as this is an intermediate tutorial, I'm going to now turn on the metronome and try to play along very rhythmically. We won't have time for a lot of, rubato or musical expression in terms of tempo. And then I'm going to go back and do the duet part, and hopefully it'll fit together. Okay, guys? Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 1. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this tutorial of Oh Holy Night, I hope you will like the video, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.